Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Dave Palumbo here, Olympia Weekend 2016, and we are driving on Thursday night over to the Meet the Olympians, and we're going to get a chance to interview all the name athletes, men, women, everyone who's up there, and it's exciting because, you know, I've been doing this many years now, and I've interviewed Dexter Jackson over the years, Jay Cutler at these press conferences. More importantly, I've interviewed all the top women, which a lot of people forget about the women this weekend, and they work just as hard as the guys, and I think it's important. You know, Ashley Kaltwasser was on our Live With show. I'm going to interview her tonight because she's got a great personality. The Boston Mass, Jose Raymond, always has something controversial to say, and I think people love to hear his brutally honest opinion on things. If you look over to the right, In-N-Out Burger. I actually, back in the day when I used to go out partying, when I would be at the Olympia, I would stop at In-N-Out Burger on usually like 4 in the morning on Friday or Saturday night. And if those of you have not seen In-N-Out Burger, it's like basically McDonald's on steroids. And the burgers are huge. I mean, you feel great. You can party all night, go there, eat up a burger and fries, have a Diet Coke, and you're ready to go another 4 or 5 hours. And that's unfortunate. I don't do that anymore. I'm married and have a child, but those are the good old days. Vegas doesn't seem to get old. They keep making new stuff here, and it's awesome. We're going to the Orleans Arena now. We're in the Orleans Hotel for the press conference. We're going to Orleans Arena. We'll be meeting probably Chris Aceto over there. And the fans love this because it enables them to talk one-on-one with all the athletes, and the athletes are very personable. You know, Species Nutrition, we have a few athletes in the show. We have Erica Blockman in the women's physique division. Actually, Fred Biggie Smalls is out of the show. For those of you who don't know, he got food poisoning, and he was in the hospital. Not just like the food poisoning where you have diarrhea for one night. He was in the hospital with salmonella, and he was very upset that he had to miss the Olympia. They said, look, at least you got all the wins on or I should say all the top placings under your belt. You got some prize money. It's not the end of the world. You'll be back next year. And it was great to be able to start working with Fred Smalls with Species Nutrition. He's always loved the products. He's always used the products, and now he can fully endorse them. So that's great. Obviously, I got one of my athletes, Akeem Williams, the BK Beast, in his first Olympia. I was in his hotel room before. The guy is like 265. He's looking huge. And people are going to be surprised when they see him on stage. He might not be the most conditioned guy up there, but he's going to be the biggest up there for certain. And he has terrific symmetry. And I think that that's something that, you know, a lot of big guys don't have. I predict that Akeem will be a top Olympian probably within the next year or two. This is a great first step for him. I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to look like next to these guys on stage, because I think he's going to stack up real well. I don't think there's going to be too many guys, maybe Big Ramy, that will be bigger than him. And Akeem's actually got a smaller waist than Big Ramy, so that's exciting. It's weird. I've been coming so long now that the valets at all these hotels, at the Luxor, over at the New Orleans, they remember me. I only come once a year, and they remember. That tells you you've been coming to a show for a very long time. And it's the little stupid things like that make you feel important. But the fans have been great. I've had people coming up that you would never in a million years thought were bodybuilding fans, telling me how much they love all the programming we do on RXMuscle. They listen to Heavy Muscle Radio. They watch all the programs. And for you guys out there, you know, who are fans and you're watching our videos all weekend long and enjoying it, if you're not a subscriber to the YouTube channel, hit subscribe. If you like the video, hit like, because you know what, that makes it that much easier for us to do more content, because then we get advertisers, and when we have advertisers, we have more money to do more content. So guys, subscribe to the channel. Plus I have this thing, I want to get 60,000 plus subscribers by the end of the weekend. I said we would do it, so I need you guys, the fans out there, to support the effort. I want to have the most subscribers of any bodybuilding site out there, and I think we're going to do that by the end of this weekend. So as you can see, if you look up ahead, we have that crazy Orleans Hotel sign. I don't know if you can see it. We're kind of like behind this, some wires blocking it out. But
All right, Dave talks a lot. So go to the site, check out our official.
Johnny, show them your favorite place.
This is the Adult Emporium.
The Adult Emporium.
It's great. If you're in Vegas, go check it out. Go check out our press conference wrap up, which I have a Metal Top Gear solid reference there. So if it made it to RX Muscle, you guys know who you are. Click like and say any last words.
Sup?
No, we'll end up with
Hold
that.
on. We have Wolverine in the back seat there.
Yeah.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. If you were following us on Twitter earlier in the day, you saw that we had literally the entire press conference covered to a T. Just about every line spoken. We have it tweeted out. We have some highlights. Dexter Jackson, I quote, saying, what did he say? Something to the effect of like, I'm gonna win this shit. You might as well mark that down.
Yeah,
So Dexter Jackson coming out
very
making
confident.
a bold proclamation. We have that all on our Twitter page. But throughout the week, and actually right now, since we're going to the Meet the Olympians, we're going to be uploading photos all over the place. So follow us Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter.
I talked the whole trip all the way over here to the Orleans.
You just made it.
We just arrived.
5 minutes.
Guys, press conference, well, actually not press conference, but Meet the Olympians. Interviews will be up later tonight. Johnny will stay up all night putting those up.
Always.
So
No
guys,
sleep.
we do it over here at RX Muscle with originality and original programming.